like him.
Why?
Because I was so rude.
She likes you.
Oh, she can't possibly.
One thing about Miss Seymour, she doesn't shock easily. She wondered if we'd like to go to the dinner party.
Really? Do you want to?
Sure. I just hope no one mentions women's suffrage.
But in Mr. Asquith's case, I would recommend rather longer.
My father says you either love
I've
or
known
hate
what
him
it
and
is
not
to suffer
both
in
at
the
the same
trenches from
time.
German superiority in the air. We must build more airplanes. We must have an efficient air ministry.
Personally, I think there should be a general election on a motion of no confidence in the conduct of the war.
I entirely agree with you. But if this government continues to deny the vote to soldiers who are serving in France, what kind of a democracy would that be?
What kind of a democracy is it now when half the population are not allowed to vote simply because they are women?
I fear that you are using the privilege of charming women everywhere and changing the subject.
Well, speaking of changing the subject...
You're talking about the right to vote. You say that soldiers deserve it, and so they do, but so do women.
My dear young lady, you are confusing two very different issues.
Well, speaking of different issues...
What absolute tosh. It's exactly the same issue. Anyone of whatever sex...
Speaking of sex...
who has no voice of the government of the country is not a citizen, but a slave.
Well, that is a very spirited young lady.
Miss Seymour, my behavior last night was quite unpardonable. I was your guest. I was there as your guest, and I embarrassed you. There's really no excuse except that my mother was a suffragette. She was put in prison, went on hunger strike, was forcibly fed, and has been an invalid ever since. And when I heard Mr. Churchill being so dismissive.
In your place, I would have done exactly the same.
But the trifle. Do you think Indy will ever forgive me?
Henry was a remarkable boy and shows every sign of growing up to be a remarkable man.
He certainly has a tremendous respect for you, but I think he thinks quite rightly that I've now let him down.
Good morning, Henry. Did Emily see you?
Yes.
I hope you like a four-minute egg. I taught her not to cook any other kind. Coffee?
Yes, thank you. Deeds, not words.
Henry, we're not at the zoo.